Hi there, I'm just going to make a quick video to explain this principle, economies of scale, and I'm going to do so using this example about a sandwich shop that I'm making. So picture it this way. I want to make a sandwich for lunch, so I'm going to go to the grocery store and get the things that I need in order to make that sandwich for my lunch. I get a tomato, I get an iceberg lettuce, I get a packet of turkey, I get a loaf of bread, and I get a box packet of bigger cheese. And the total cost of all of this is $20.58, which is hugely expensive for one sandwich. And more than that, some of these ingredients have way more than I need in order to make just one sandwich. For instance, the loaf of bread could make about 10 sandwiches. So that's when I think to myself, I'm going to start a sandwich business. I'm going to call my business Great Sandos because my last name is Gray and everyone loves sandwiches. We're going to make a ton of money. So I start by figuring out exactly how much money I'm going to have to spend up front in order to get enough ingredients to make more sandwiches than just my one. So I start by figuring out with the ingredients that I already have, how many sandwiches can I make? And actually, because I only need one slice of cheese per sandwich, and this is a pack of 30 slices of cheese, I can make 30 sandwiches with this one pack of cheese. I can make 10 sandwiches per loaf of bread. I can make 5 sandwiches per packet of turkey. I can make 10 sandwiches per iceberg lettuce, and I can make 2 sandwiches per tomato. So now I need to figure out how many of each different thing do I need to buy in order to make 30 sandwiches, because that's my goal. So I do the maths on that and realize that I need 15 tomatoes, 3 lettuce, 6 packs of turkey, 3 loaves of bread, and just my 1 pack of cheese. Which now means that my grocery bill costs a total of $55.65. So a little bit of an increase, but my per sandwich cost is only $1.85, which is a huge decrease. So now I just need to be able to sell my sandwiches for more than $1.85 in order to make some profit, so some additional money. I've spent $55.65. So I need to make at least $55.65 in order to not lose money. Which means if I price my sandwiches at $5, which sounds like a huge increase over $1.85, which is what I've spent on each sandwich, I need to sell at least 12 sandwiches in order to make any money at all. But the good news is that I have 30 sandwiches to sell. So hopefully I sell all 30 and then I make quite a bit of money. And this general principle is called economies of scale. So the idea is that you buy things in bulk, that is, there's larger quantities. Therefore, you lower your production cost, which is the cost per item to make, and then you can increase your profit, which is the money that you make after you've already reimbursed yourself for all of the cost of making the goods in the first place. And that's the principle at work in the simplest possible way. But there are actually in real life a lot more complicating factors that make running a business a lot trickier. Some of the production costs that I didn't factor in were the costs of actually running electricity, so a fridge to keep my goods fresh, my ingredients fresh, the rent and space that I need in order to make my stuff, the rent and space that I need in order to sell my stuff, and also even my own time. The time that I'm spending making sandwiches for people is time that I could be at a different job making more money. So in some ways, I'm making zero money with that time. But on the flip side, again, if you do make it, there are some benefits that I haven't considered here for really big businesses. For instance, if you're buying thousands or millions of quantities of things, then you can get some pretty serious discounts for putting in an order that big for some of the ingredients that you would need. Probably your local sandwich shop isn't buying this many items. So you're saving money there by buying in like bulk. The other thing is transnational corporations, like massive big businesses, are often exploiting people in developing countries by paying them very, very little in order to make the goods that they need to sell. And that is the basic idea of how big businesses get really, really rich, because they can actually buy massive things in bulk, reduce their production costs, and then make a larger profit.